What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $850 million according to CoinGecko. MEXC ranks Cardano ADA as the third most traded asset during their zero trading fee campaign. And again, we see Cardano alongside Solana, Sui, but we're not surprised. Major Cardano ADA bridge Wanchain highlights their transaction of the week with nearly 400,000 USDC bridged directly from Arbitrum to Cardano. This was a great post by TapTools. ADA has recorded the highest institutional inflows of any crypto asset over the past month, surpassing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. This was great. SubWallet, a leading Polkadot wallet with over 800,000 active users and over 2 million installations, integrates native Cardano support, enabling a unified wallet experience across Polkadot, Ethereum, Ton, and Cardano networks. Great to see other ecosystems integrate our network. George CryptosRus says $82,000 Bitcoin seems to be the bottom. Seller exhaustion is here. Retail is transferring wealth to institutions. That's what we've been saying also. President Trump is willing to negotiate tariffs, and if Bitcoin can hold at 82K, we're golden. Well, the president says this would be a perfect time for Jerome Powell to cut interest rates. Energy prices are down, interest rates are down, inflation is down, even eggs are down 69%, and jobs are up. Cut interest rates, Jerome, and stop playing politics. Well, that was this afternoon, and we'll see what happens. Things are looking really good for crypto right now, guys. I can feel a lot of the positive momentum. And the SEC has provided stablecoin guidance, a positive step for compliance, the next step towards legislation. They made a new term, covered stablecoins. So these are stablecoins that maintain a 1-to-1 USD value, can be redeemed for USD 1-to-1, are backed by low-risk assets in a reserve, and are readily liquid. Covered stablecoins are not securities. That's great to hear. And we think of projects like Circle USDC or RLUSD, or in this case, USDM, which is also MiCA compliant and fiat backed. So I think that this is great for the fiat-backed stablecoins that are highly liquid. Now, algorithmic stablecoins and whatnot, we're going to have to wait and see. But especially this is really good for classic fiat-backed, MiCA compliant, NYDFS compliant, these type of stablecoins. And this is good news, guys. I think this is good. Jason Appleton, aka Crypto Crow, he's a good crow, says Charles Hoskinson asked me about doing an interview about DeFi from start to finish after I asked about the IOG version of Bitcoin OS, right? They're working with Fairgate, BitVMX. I'm thinking something is about to be dropped soon. Well, that goes in nicely to Dan's tweet. Dog on Bitcoin should be coming to Cardano next week. Now, I know that Fluid Tokens is doing a bunch of stuff, but Dog is a leading project, Bitcoin, really grassroots community, very fantastic community. And I think this would bode well. Now, hear me out. I know some people, they don't like the meme coins, but this could be a great way to bridge and kind of make great friendships with the Bitcoin community further. So I think this is a great opportunity for Team Orange and Team Blue. So fantastic. TapTools says wallet fraud detection is now live on Mainnet. Scammer wallets are now labeled. Tokens created by scammers are flagged. You'll even see the full list of scams tied to each wallet. We are doubling down on protecting Cardano. This is fantastic. We have to be safe-u, and scammers and malicious stuff are always getting smarter and smarter, especially with machine learning. So good to see that. Guys, I really like the market right now, so we're going to see if this positive momentum keeps up. Because with the reciprocal tariffs, we only went to Bitcoin like 81.8. I didn't hesitate. So right now, I'm just watching, but I bought the dip generously generously twice. So we're basically touching with 6, 7, looking really nice. Trade volume's really nice. We're going to hop over to TradingView, but Bitcoin 84.1. Things are looking really nice right now. So I like what I see. Right now on TradingView, Bitcoin dominance 62.8. Bitcoin 84.2. ADA 664. I mean, it's not bad. People have been gobbling up these dips. So let me know, guys. Again, if you have a thesis for why ADA is going to 30 cents, yes, some people say that. Please let me know. Because I asked yesterday, and I've yet to hear any sort of objective analysis of why being so bearish. So we saw stocks crash basically worse than the last time it was that bad was March 2020. That crash. And so with that amount of negative momentum, crypto's still holding up quite well. So I think the future is looking quite bright. I'm not ruling out negative price action, but I think things are looking pretty good. So I'm happy about the dip. Bitcoin, ADA, XRP, and Litecoin. Yes, Krillin, digital silver. I think, guys, things are looking pretty positive. We're going to have to wait and see what the Fed says with rates. Maybe they'll change their tune. You know, maybe it won't be so direct, but we'll see. I think stocks do have to lead, Russell 2000 index and everything. And I think that we are still in bull price ranges. Bitcoin at 84.1, Bitcoin global search is low. Big projects haven't deployed their tokens. I've mentioned Linea, Base, Monad, OpenSea, right? Many more, Abstract, lots of them. And so I don't think we're in a quote unquote bear market, but let me know what your thesis is. What do you guys think? I would say some of the most exciting news is definitely one of the leading wallets in the Polkadot ecosystem integrating Cardano for a cohesive experience. I think that's great. And also, I think this is definitely low-key very bullish because we've been saying how stablecoins will be kind of the catalyst to bring the next flood of liquidity. And with stablecoin legislation across the corner, right around the corner with the Genius Act, I think things are looking pretty positive. We're still waiting for Paul Atkins to get approved by the full Senate. Stablecoin legislation coming closer and closer. Market structure, Bitcoin Act, prices looking pretty good. I think there's more reasons to be bullish than just like ADA's going to 30 cents. Why? Because trust me, bro. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, but I would say that the upside potential in my eyes is enormous when you look at what has been established so far. And this is the most pro-crypto administration. I think that, and I told my brother this, I think people overcomplicate. They overthink. And often that can be, you know, sometimes we can be too smart for our own good. And we saw this with ADA, with XRP. People are trying to find the next ADA, the next XRP. But often in life, the simplest and most obvious choices are that. And even with the pro-crypto administration, they're kind of telling you exactly what they're going to do. But many of the bears overcomplicate and over-speculate and think it's like this and that. And I think it's pretty simple. So guys, let's stay positive. A lot of things to look forward to. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I will see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.